when he said, whoever these broke niggas is, right? All of this shit about, yo, your niggas is broken. Like, that's the new racism. Okay? Like classism and talk about niggas is broke. Like, the last I checked, Puerto Ricans in the Bronx is broke too. So what are we talking about here? Like, what's all of this taking on the oppressor's disdain for people that don't have money? Regular, everyday, working class people. And then you want to talk about racism, like people's being racist or discriminatory against you, yet you the first one to talk about these broke niggas. And a bunch of people do that. And to me, it just reeks of insecurity. It just reeks of, because if you didn't have money, if you didn't have these things, would you really have, all the people around you supporting you? Would you really have loyalty like that as a man? If people didn't think that they can get something from you, if you wasn't that guy for the longest time, I think this was a good example of how money creates a certain form of arrogance, where you have a lack of self-awareness as to who you are and who you really stand for inside this industry. Like, he thought that because he had more money than me and platinum records, that somehow he was more influential than me. And that he was a bigger, that he meant more to the hip hop culture. And he found a rude awakening by saying that nut ass shit that he said. Like, to say Lord Jamar is a Looney Tunes and yeah, I was the wackest one out of Brand Nubian. Let's be clear. Let's be clear. To say that I'm the wackest one in Brand Nubian is like saying Clyde Drexler was the wackest one on the Dream Team. Or pick any one of them on the Dream Team. There is no whack one in Brand Nubian. Like, Brand Nubian is a dream team, is an all-star team. But now when you say something like that, right, you open yourself up for criticism. And as a person who don't even write their own music, who don't even write their own raps, who is in a crew of phenomenal rappers, dare I say you, sir, were the wackest one in the crew. Let's be clear. You, sir, was the wackest one in Terror Squad. Like, everybody in Terror Squad is better than Fat Joe. Like, let's be clear. So to say that about me was crazy. And to me, it felt like he was trying to assassinate my character, to say he was a legend. First of all, you see my, again, hip-hop legend hat on. You can zoom in. Yeah, there you go. To try to think that you could demote me is crazy. Is diabolical. Like, if you don't write your own lyrics, I'm sorry, sir, you don't have the qualifications to think you could demote me because you're upset with me.